Hey guys, Ben Bretzman here, Simon Pagenaud here, getting ready to run Indy. Do a quick introduction here. I am Ben Bretzman, Simon Pagenaud's race engineer, work for Team Penske. On my left here is Simon Pagenaud, 2019 IndyCar Indianapolis 500 champion, 2016 IndyCar championship winner. Welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's doing okay. We are here. We're going to do the virtual IndyCar race here. Super excited about that. Super excited about all this. We're going to bring Simon in here and Richard. I'll explain to you all that here. All right, guys, you are live on the stream. Again, we got Simon Pagenaud here, driving as we speak.
Yeah, I don't think you hear me, Benny.
I hear you.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, there's a big difference between being at the back and being fourth. Oh, here we go. Ah! Could not avoid that one.
Well, here's a great opportunity to do a little intro here.
That's right.
Great opportunity. Again, welcome. I'm Ben Bretzman, Simon Pagenaud's race engineer in real life, and I work for Team Penske. And we've got Simon Pagenaud here, 2019 Indy 500 champion, and we are back at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Along with us, we've got some amazing help from an esports team, Race Clutch, French esports team. They do a really good job in iRacing. Richard's here again with us to help guide us through the world of iRacing also. So we'll just give you a quick intro on what we're doing. We're back at the Speedway. Just say hi, Simon. Tell everybody how excited you are to be back at the Speedway.
It's been a fun week. Been doing a lot of laps. You know, the funny thing is I logged my first lap with Richard actually this week, and the RC team, Race Clutch. And even though it was virtual, it felt pretty emotional, pretty much fun, pretty much very cool to be back. Sorry to try and chat at the same time. It's so hard to do two things at once. Hang on, I'm going to mute them. Just one sec. Okay, perfect. Hey, silence. That's the best. Drivers tend to talk too much. But yeah, it's been fun. I mean, we qualified 10th. We actually got the pole in the practice session in qualifying. But it's so fine details. We've worked so much on how to run the line perfect and how to use the tires the best way, the engine temperature and all that. We're like 10th, but by 0.002, I think, of a second. They changed also the weather on us last night at iRacing, which actually I found it to be awesome because it's just like real life. You know, usually the month of May, the temperature keeps climbing through the weeks and through the month. And comes race day, the car does not feel like it did in practice because it's always hotter. So today we're going to experience the same thing. We're doing a lot of practice with the other drivers because iRacing raised the temperature, so the cars are sliding a lot more. It's a lot harder to follow, which is better because we were pack racing yesterday and it was just crashes after crashes after crashes. So now it's a lot better. It's a little bit more like it was in 2018. Quite difficult to follow, but very rewarding in terms of driving. I'm excited. I think we have good chances. You know, there's quite a bit of strategy that can be played, and yeah, on driving side, I feel very good. I'm rested. I didn't overdo it this week, so let's go do it.
That's right. Perfect. Yeah, it's going to be I think it's going to be a really fun event. Like Simon was saying, it's there's been a lot of incidences on Tuesday, or on Thursday and Friday, just trying to manage the race and manage traffic. But with this weather change, it's made it a bit more. I would say classic Indianapolis racing. I think what you see is probably the first 7, 8, 9 laps. Everybody's going to get really racy, and then after that, it's going to be who can manage the tires the best and go forward from there. Just quick before we get going here, 2:30, so in about 25 minutes or so, they're going live on air on NBC, so you can have that on your tablet or your TV, and us on your other tablet or TV. Then we're going to do Gentlemen Start Your Engines is at 2:43 Eastern Time today. Remember, the race is 70 laps long. That's a pretty important number. We'll get into that here in a little bit as we're going. But welcome. One quick thing for Facebook viewers, please share the stream. If you share this stream on Facebook, we will pick a winner. And at the end of this event, we'll announce the winner to get a shirt from Simon Pagenaud's clothing line that he's got. His new clothing line. It's fantastic. So feel free to share the stream on Facebook,
like it,
and we'll go from there.
Do you like it, Ben?
I like it. I've been wearing all my fun stuff. Today I had to go with a little bit more fun outfit, but I've got my 103rd winning hat on from last year, and a fun shirt because I like this shirt. But
strategy, cotton.
If you've ever seen the movie Dodgeball, you'll appreciate.
Yes. Yes, I did.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Movie I saw in the US.
So, if you want to do a quick intro in French, say hi to everybody, and yeah.
Bonjour à tous, salut les Français. On est là pour la dernière course du challenge iRacing avec Richard qui est présent pour la partie française du team virtuel Race Clutch qui m'a encore beaucoup aidé cette semaine. On a fait une super préparation hier soir, mais les choses ont changé depuis. On nous a changé donc les conditions météorologiques, ce qui en fait est assez sympa parce que c'est ce qui se passe en vrai. Le dimanche de la course, on s'entraîne pendant 3 semaines et début du mois de mai, la piste est fraîche, la météo est fraîche, il y a peu de vent. Et souvent, fin du mois de mai, le 27 mai, la température monte et la piste est complètement différente. Donc là, ils ont fait la même chose sur iRacing pour d'autres raisons, parce qu'en fait, on était tellement groupés, en paquets pendant les séances d'essai que les cartons étaient inévitables, tout simplement. Donc, ils ont augmenté la température pour que les voitures glissent plus, pour qu'on ait plus de mal à se suivre. Et du coup, ça rend les choses assez intéressantes puisqu'il y a de la dégradation de pneus, il y a de l'économie d'essence à faire. Et je pense qu'on se situe dans une assez bonne situation. On a bien bossé, donc on part 10e. Je pense qu'on aurait pu faire un peu mieux parce qu'on était un peu plus rapide en essai, mais ça fait partie du jeu. On a quand même bien travaillé et c'était hyper serré. Je crois qu'on est 10e à 0,02 centième.
C'est ça. À 7 millième près, tu partais 4e.
Voilà. Donc, pas trop de déception, on a essayé et voilà, c'est partie du jeu, mais on se sent bien pour aujourd'hui, Richard.
Ouais, on est dans le bon pack, donc c'est ce qu'il fallait. Et, normalement, maintenant, il va falloir tout mettre à bout et puis j'espère peut-être le 3 sur 3, ça serait pas mal, histoire d'avoir une bague virtuelle chacun.
C'est ça, surtout pas se faire accrocher en fait, je crois que pour nous, c'est... On arrive à sortir de pas mal de problèmes, mais la difficulté, c'est... Déjà, il y a des pings, comme on disait la semaine dernière, il y a des problèmes avec certains pilotes qui ont des problèmes avec leur routeur, et... On dit ça en français, routeur ?
Oui, c'est ça.
Ouais.
Si.
Et
Internet, si tu préfères.
avec la box internet, et du coup, ça fait un ping, et le ping, en fait, la voiture se déplace comme dans un jeu d'arcade, comme dans Mario Kart. Et malheureusement, ça c'est pas très réaliste, mais quand on a un bon internet, il n'y a pas de souci. Mais
petits soucis de latence qui font que, en fait, pour que les gens comprennent, de temps en temps, il peut y avoir un contact qui est fait alors que vous êtes à 1 mètre, parce que le serveur calcule en fait la position de la voiture. Et si vous avez un petit peu de latence entre deux pilotes, c'est ce qui fait qu'il y a des petits décalages entre ce qu'il y a à l'image et ce qui se passe au volant.
Ok, on va go practice. I want to do. Voilà, tout à l'heure les Français, suivez-nous. Merci d'être là, en tout cas, c'est cool. Et, I want to do some in and outs just to practice speed entry.
Yeah, we've got 47 minutes to go, so we still got some time here. We can do that.
47?
Yes, sir.
How much? Like 2:08. I thought the race starts at 2:30.
No, the coverage starts at 2:30. The race starts at 2:45.
Okay.
So we've got time. If you would like to work on your in and outs or whatever you'd like.
In-N-Out Burger. I do miss that. Hey Ben, you want to talk about my new evolutions?
Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into all that stuff during this time. Okay, everybody. We're up and running. So far, so good on the stream. Let me know if anything. Still working on Simon's echo a little bit there. I'm having some troubles with that versus what my audio level is. But outside of that, I think we're up and running.
That would be really cool to know. Is how many miles have I done on iRacing since we started this thing?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My gloves are getting worn out.
I think, we can at least calculate the number of laps you have done in practice sessions, because since I am the admin and I have created them, I have all the stats around that, so should be able to extract some statistics from that.
That's Lando next to you there. So, like we've, wow, that's exciting. Like we've been here, so we've been here for
Europe and
last 4.
From New Zealand, next to each other, in the front row. Give them 10-15 laps before the incident. But,
yeah, exactly. So, like the last few races,
US server,
if you have any questions, send them to me, Facebook, YouTube. We'll I'll answer them as best I can when I have time.
The 1-2-1-2-1-2.
Yeah. Oh man, every time I go reverse, it's crazy. Every time I go reverse, my head like goes spinning. It's like I don't know, something happens. Change my tires. Come on.
Copy. So yeah, I'll answer some questions when I have a chance, and we've got one here. There's actually a question for me. Do I have an engineering degree? I do. I do have an engineering degree from the University of Central Florida. And how did I get to where I was? I kind of grew up racing karts as a driver. Ran out of time, talent, and money to be a driver, and we just kind of, both my brother and I, we got our foot in the door in motorsports and worked for free for a couple years, and someone thought that it might be good to pay us because we were doing well enough, so we were lucky enough to stay in motorsports, and I've been doing it for almost 20 years now, which is a long time in IndyCar and in motorsports, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Hey Tim, any additional iRacing events? I don't know. I think there's some possibilities. I know Simon's got a lot invested here in his setup and his rig, obviously, and I've learned all about streaming. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it could be fun. I'm sure we'll have some more time. So yes, give you guys some updates here on the Simon's rig. You can kind of see we obviously have 2 cameras this weekend. We've got one looking at him and one looking at his steering wheel and what he sees. He's working on his in and out laps right now, which are crucial at Indy. That's one of the things that was pretty big in our world. Gotcha. Copy.
Man, it's just not natural.
Yeah, I think Chevy would be mad about that one. So I'll get through. He's got some updates. Oh wow, lots of flipping there. You can see he's got a camera.
Pretty spectacular crashes when they happen. Like still crashing.
He's got a camera next to him. You can see there. Stratasys, a partner of Team Penske's, does a lot of 3D printing. Fantastic company. They worked with a couple of our Team Penske design engineers, and Simon's got.
Check what is in Rahal, because apparently they're saying they can maybe put away doing that.
Yeah, they were talking about doing the snake on the trying to cut the.
I think they were trading positions.
He's got a
weren't they?
keyboard holder now that's got this really trick table that moves. So he's got an awesome keyboard holder. Also has a drink holder on it. We've got a camera on his left,
what?
a camera above him now. We can't thank those guys enough for putting all this together.
The flies at the exit of turn.
We try to get a few more questions here quick while we have a second. Judy, no worries. We're having fun doing this. Hey, Joel.
Coming in.
The windows today, so it's a 70-lap race. You can go, if you're leading, you can go 32, maybe 33 laps. If you're in the draft, you can go 33, 34, maybe 35 if you save enough fuel. Well, what does that mean? It's a 70-lap race. You could try to make it in one stop. Particularly if a yellow comes out, you could make it in one stop. But the biggest thing today is not going to be fuel. It's going to be tires. The track's a lot hotter today than what it was Thursday and Friday, so there's a lot more understeer in traffic. There's a lot more tire degradation.
Okay, I'll do one more.
So it's going to be more difficult to run that many laps and be competitive on only one stop. Because if a yellow comes out at a certain time and the people behind you get tires and you don't, you could easily be a sitting duck with old tires there. Dan, I'm new to sim racing. Do you have to set up the car before and during a race? I mean, it's just like any car, any racing vehicle. I mean, you got to kind of learn about the car, and the biggest thing what you're doing is you're learning about the tires and what do the tires need to go fast. iRacing gives some nice generic setups to start with, and then you can from that you can work off of and learn what things do. I mean, it's how we work actually too in real life. You know, put a base setup that iRacing has on and change a spring rate on the front door, change a roll bar in the rear, or change some wheel alignments, cambers, toes on the back. See what it does. See what you think it does. And then you put that in your virtual toolbox of information that you know. And then you go from there.
Yeah, you need her.
How many coffees have you had today, Simon?
I never saw that car. I don't know where that was. I just flipped.
How many coffees have you had today, Simon? Everybody's wondering.
Was that you, TK?
No, he's talking to the other drivers right now. Yes, qualifying has happened. We qualified 10th. Not quite where we were running in qualifying practice. We thought we probably could have done better, but honestly, this race is going to be...
I had 3 coffees, and I had a goal. So I'm ready to go.
Oh, you're going to be all jacked up. Copy.
Yeah. I never, with the arrow, I never saw it.
Daniel, yes, there will be a chance, and that's something we talk about with the fans, actually. There's no official championship from IndyCar, but there's a lot of people keeping championship points, and we are tied.
Always the championship.
We are tied with Will Power for the championship, and Scotty McLaughlin is right there. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
There is always a championship. Always.
And IndyCar,
unless it's Indianapolis.
Hey, 40.
IndyCar, by the way, is starting to sharing it, I think, since round 4 or 3.
Judy, it's going to be on NBC Sports Network in America.
There is a championship for us. I love that onboard. It's really cool. You guys like it? And wouldn't that be a good camera in the actual race car?
Thanks, Beth. I had to save this shirt for Indy. Every crash looks like Driven, yes. Every crash here looks like the movie Driven. That's one of the comments we had on Facebook. I think it's true.
Flipping coins.
Jimmy, I wish we could stream like this in the real car.
One more coming in, and I'm ready for some race running if there are people running.
Copy.
Yeah, there are.
Nice, Jonathan. Yes, old patches. 5 rules of dodgeball. Kevin, how long did Simon train for this? A while. He was on here quite a bit all week. Simon, if he didn't love Indy already before last year, He loves it. It's his favorite racetrack now. He put so much into wanting to win Indy again.
Yeah.
It's his biggest deal. So that's what he's put a lot
That was
of time
very
in this.
aggressive entry there.
Yeah, with warm tires, it should be a bit more difficult to do that.
Everyone's happy to see your suit back on, Simon. They say you look more comfortable in your
I
suit.
know. It looks more like me. I missed the pack.
Yep.
Get some YouTube questions here. One of the numbers by the driver's main. I'll explain this actually real quick here. Up on the left-hand side of your screen, below the thank you box there, and above Simon, you see the running order. So that's the top 4 fastest cars you currently see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's more like me with my suit.
That's good. That's good. I'm just trying to explain some stuff for everybody here. You guys keep cruising here.
Copy. Yeah, the pack.
I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna come in again.
Copy.
Those are the car numbers next to them. Obviously, driver names. Then, what you see next is you see how Tony Kanaan's .514.
That could happen.
His lap time is basically a half of a second slower than
Okay.
Marco Andretti's.
Any penalty?
No.
No.
Askew's is .59. Veach is .596. So that's how much off he is Marco's fastest lap time. The next one over is to the person just above, so Veach is .006 slower than Askew.
It's less delayed every time you.
And then their fastest lap time, obviously, is the thing on the right. On the bottom right, below me, next to Simon, you'll see the relative positionings.
Why repair? Oh, I had repair on it. Did you see that?
Really?
So what that is that's showing Simon and who's around him and how close
Did
they
you hear
are.
the chats?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that's awesome that you went to, you're a Central Florida guy.
I'm trying to see
Yeah,
if there
that's
is a
awesome.
pack, but looks like.
I agree, Dean. I think this would be fun to do.
Particularly
Particularly how long the IndyCar off season is. I think this would be something like this would be fun to do during the off season.
What's going on?
Thrift Shopper 23 says, does any of the momentum from the defending 500 carry over?
Maybe you have to exit the car. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just request
I think
one.
it carries over to here and to real life. I mean, I think when Simon gets into
Doesn't shift.
the real car,
It shift now.
he's gonna want to go.
Steering wheel again.
We should pour milk on him.
Steering wheel again. It'll be time for a new one.
If you win, Simon, are you gonna pour milk on yourself?
I can't say anything that I may have prepared or not.
Okay, copy. That was one of the questions that came up here.
Yeah, the pack is coming. They're in the start finish line.
Ah, my glove is not on.
You're doing great, driver.
Can I crash Pagenaud? Can I crash him for fun?
If I can make any changes,
Yeah, be careful.
downforce.
He's
Anytime it gets
racing,
hotter,
with us.
run more downforce if you can.
No, don't want to
Um,
excite him too much.
You want to start moving the balance forward. So what I mean by that is you need to start making the front tires work
Where's
a
everybody?
little bit better
They're coming. They're coming. They're in
when it starts to get hotter. So whether that's putting more front wing in the car or trying to find ways to find front grip, that's what I would be looking for.
They're now out of turn 4.
All right. Oh, welcome, Laura. Sorry, you've been missing out. Yeah, all of our YouTube and Facebook streams are all in our history. So if you guys want to go back and watch any of them, feel free. So those numbers next to Simon's name show how many times he's basically had like an incident or driven off track. So what you see is that 8x. We don't see that for the other guys right now. We just see it for Simon. But it just kind of shows, and iRacing keeps like a tally of how many times you've driven off track, and that's basically what that is. And obviously, if you see pit, that means those people are in the pit box, in pit lane. All right, try to get back to some more questions on Facebook now. Flipping back for you. Thanks so much for having all these questions, guys. This is awesome. Because we got time now. We still have 32 minutes to go in practice. Pascal, do I drive on iRacing? I do actually. I do drive on iRacing. I've been around actually since 2007 on iRacing when they were first beta testing it. So I do. When I got a little sim rig, not quite like Simon's, but I'm sitting in my sim rig now, and I have some fun with it. Kathy,
Yeah.
that looked familiar from the practice race.
Yeah. I thought the same.
Yes, I agree. Kathy last May was phenomenal. That was amazing.
To avoid.
Dance.
Outside, definitely. Tony wanted to do a qualifying run.
Hey, John.
Tony, on a qualifying run? What did he say?
He said that he is in a qualifying run.
Qualifying was yesterday, dude.
That's always funny. What's so I can give you some info on what his wheels and things are. Simon runs a Fanatec Club Sport 2.5,
so
and Fanatec Club Sport V3 pedals. And he's also just recently put a damper kit on the brake pedal. That's kind of what Simon's running. Mike Rosenthal.
Says,
Oh no, Matt Rosenthal.
Fastest lap of quali is going to be the qualifying
how are
order.
the pings? Good question, Mr. Matt.
He thinks he can get a big toe and put the qualifying setup on what everybody's on the race setup on. That's funny.
The pings aren't bad. Scotty McLaughlin, Alex Pillow, Lando Norris. Those are our bad guys. We got to keep an eye out. Well, trouble. Two of them are starting right next to each other on the front row. So, what could possibly go wrong there? Cindy, I'll try to tell him hi there. James, I think what you're wondering is how much. There's 29 minutes to go in practice. Then in the race, so another good question. How long do you want to cruise along versus how?
That's amazing.
How long do we want to race?
20 minutes out to the race.
Copy.
What do you say? What did you say?
More crashing.
What's going on?
Go low, go low, go
Allez,
low,
oh.
go low, go low.
Yeah.
That's the big one, Martha.
A race run.
Yeah. Good job. Nice reflex. Even earlier this time.
Jedi. It was very good for us to go to Disney World. We got my Jedi reflex back on.
That's good. That's good. That's awesome. I think that's what we're hoping
Back
for.
to top level.
Texas is
Jedi-ness.
looking better and better to
I think
start in June.
McLaughlin has the force with him.
It's got a lot of speed. Okay, what's going on?
It's a funny question. Asking Simon, the question was, am I happy that you're not on the pole so that we don't have to scream at you for 100 laps to save fuel? I don't know. Unfortunately, my answer is I'll always take pole for Indy, but and then we'll deal with the rest later.
I thought we would get the pole, lead the most lap, so we'll be done with it. We could concentrate on winning more races at Indy in the future in our career. That's why I did it.
You can start if you want to win the pack now.
Mark, that would actually be really amusing. Simon running strategy for me. I think it just needs to happen at some point. Maybe we'll do a role reversal at some point here. Yeah, 2 wide start, Dan.
Oh, the chats out there are so funny.
Corey, a good question. Would there basically be no driver races? I don't think so. I think that's what makes racing and is the personalities of the drivers, and then like from my job, how to work with each driver and how to maximize the potential of each driver.
You know, Ben, I gotta say, oh, another crash.
Yeah, go low.
Man, I wish I could tell Santino because he's talking about Xanax for Rossi, but I think he needs some for himself.
Copy.
I've only seen his side pod. I've not seen him go straight yet.
Kathy, ready for Richmond? I'm actually excited for a return to Richmond. Richmond, I will say, is
yeah, I was going to say, it's very realistic, the way the car behaved, the draft. Unfortunately, it's virtual world, so a lot of drivers are not taking it like it was real life, you know.
Yeah.
So then.
That was your teammate, by the way.
I saw him. I saw some shit on the side.
Someone in the middle.
What is happening?
Yeah,
why is everybody flipping?
We have practiced that during the practice session, if you remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. Richard would sit in the middle of a straight, destroyed, and then as you would arrive,
right through the front,
he would start moving. So you wouldn't know where he is. It was like Mario Kart stuff. It's pretty intense.
That's awesome.
I was changing position each lap, so you know.
James,
for them to stay sharp.
I think it depends.
What's happening
so much of it depends on when the yellows are going to come out and when we start moving forward, and what.
It feels more like Top Gun game than iRacing today, for some reason.
Copy. What tires we're on, and when we decide to start moving forward, that's the biggest question. Is that the tires are going to be everything today. When you have tires and how many laps are to go, and that's going to be the whole deal.
Is the track going to reset, Richard? Or no?
Apparently yes, with a 45% usage.
Yeah, Ron, all drivers are live right now.
So it's something new for.
Nolan, are there any engineering internships opportunities in IndyCar each year, especially at Penske? There are. You
at the end, there was no dynamic weather, but with the light changes, it happens. So.
You guys got to contact the teams. Most teams offer engineering internships.
So much on this year.
Quite a bit, actually. A lot of the Indianapolis-based teams too, and even at Team Penske, we do.
Remember Ben, the first year in Indy, Schmidt.
Vividly.
I was screaming on the radio about being on the limiter before the start-finish line, and you were like, "But you gotta stay flat anyways." I can't set the gearbox right if you're not full throttle.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta tell everybody that story about Milwaukee.
We need to have a sit-down live video storytelling session at some point.
That's a great idea.
Fireside chats with Simon and Ben.
That's a great idea. Absolutely.
But yes, there are engineering internships. Just gotta get into contact with the teams. They're available. They're practicing the crash. That's right, Dan. Yeah, live TV should be on. So put them on the small screen or the big screen, whichever. Just make sure you keep us on for fun too. Remember, Facebook people, if you're on Facebook, share the stream. We're going to pick a winner to give a shirt away from Simon's collection. So if you're on Facebook, please share the stream. And there are lots of questions coming in. It's hard for me to keep up right now. I'm doing the best I can.
No, the flip.
Hey! Good job.
Woohoo! It's like Days of Thunder. You guys seen Days of Thunder? It's just like it.
Oh, sorry, Dan. Just get back to Dan from YouTube. Getting back. So bottom right, yeah, that shows the far right shows the relative. So you can see Simon, and then you can see Lando Norris is 1.3 seconds behind him. The two things in the middle are actually their iRacing driver ratings. So Simon, for instance, is a D-rated iRacing driver, and I think those are time trial points or something on the right. I actually don't remember the white box, but that's all kind of how iRacing does their scorekeeping on there. Oh, Scory, thank you for Messenger, that's
How many
perfect.
laps on tires?
7?
That's it? 7?
Yeah.
I don't have much time to do real racing, unfortunately, and I'm on my own.
Gonna be an
Question is, do I have time
entertaining
to do any real racing?
Se-
I don't.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Between trying to manage the IndyCar season,
damage on the
and
car,
having
so no-
a life for myself with my family and my daughter, so it's a lot to do. Jeff, IndyCar is streaming on IndyCar.com, and it's on NBC Sports Network also.
7 laps, that's it? The tires are already
Yeah,
shot.
no, it's already the ninth one.
Ping. Okay, yeah. You guys are answering questions for him. Thank you so much. Dean, you're all over it with those numbers. Under 100's good to have. Above that, it starts to be. That's how we have some issues where a driver could hit another driver, but it looks like they don't. Just the internet connections and how fast those internet connections are. Nolan, I'm reading off YouTube also, so I'm reading YouTube questions as right now. How old am I? I'm 38 years old, about to be 39 years old.
Yeah. Sitting there.
Okay. So many questions. Thanks, you guys. There's a lot happening here. There's 20 minutes to go in practice. There's no qualifying today. It's just a reminder that we did qualifying yesterday. We qualified 10th, so we're in the top third of the field, so that's good. Man, lots of questions. I'll try to get to as many as I can here. Guest appearance. Hey, Farmer. Turbo. Thanks for rocking the Menards yellow. Mazer.
What was that? Oh, they're getting it. I think they're getting it out of their system before the race.
I hope so. I hope so.
I don't know what that was, but that was extremely funny. Is that Takusan? Oh god. Let him go, let him go.
Joe, who's on pole today? The starting lineup is Scotty McLaughlin, Team Penske V8 Supercar driver on pole. Lando Norris, McLaren F1 driver on the outside. Scott Speed starting third. So there's actually 3 not full-time IndyCar drivers qualified 1, 2, 3.
Car contact.
Most of that is due to
next to you.
IndyCar.
Oh, he was?
And iRacing, should say, and like how much time you spend in iRacing. Lando and Scotty are both pretty heavy iRacing users,
How much
so
damage then, no?
they're pretty experienced at it.
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's a bug, Bill. That's a bug on the windscreen.
But it sounds like they're having fun though, that's good.
Tony had a question on. I'd spent some time at Hendrick. I did. I was at Hendrick Motorsports for a year on the NASCAR program with 5-car. What drew me to NASCAR was the kind of funny. It just kind of happens in life. The team I was with, the sports car team that Simon and I were with, actually closed down. I stopped racing, unfortunately. And,
Benny, you know, if we understeer like that,
we're gonna come in and put a bunch of front wing in. Don't worry.
I will be coming in. Benny, a few minutes out.
We're gonna put about 5 turns of front wing in.
What's he saying? I'm a pit. What's he saying?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, we're gonna put about 5 turns of front wing in, Simon. 5 turns.
Copy. I need 7.
Copy. So that team shut down, and my wife, or my girlfriend, fiance at the time, was living in Charlotte already. She had moved there a couple years before I did. And said, well, if we're gonna get married, we should probably live in the same town. And I was able to reach out and get a job at Hendrick. And it was a fantastic experience. A very good thing to learn about NASCAR and how NASCAR runs and how how the cars work there. And I still to this day use a lot of those tools. How you doing in there, driver? How you doing in there?
Pretty tense. I need to go to the restroom before the race start.
Copy. You got a few minutes here. Probably right now would be a good time to go.
Watch out from the wires.
I muted you, driver. Rob, also happy birthday. Yeah, my birthday's actually in soon. So May 11th is my birthday, so it's coming up soon. Thank you. I've got a YouTube channel. I don't do much on it though, but I just broadcast during the races. But I've got a Twitter and Instagram, and I do a lot of Twitter during the season. I try to do a lot of Twitter to help engage the 22 fans and some Team Penske stuff. So you can check me out on Twitter. Thrift Shopper, I know there's only one rain shortened test day, but how much did the aero screen affect your setup? I think you're talking about the we did a couple tests actually that were rain shortened, but the setup with the windscreen, it's changed a little bit. Some of the sensitivities are different, but okay, I unmuted you, driver.
What's Ricky doing here? Is he
he's
driving for Elio?
Ricky's spotting. He's spotting for Elio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, in case you guys wondered, Ricky Taylor, one of our IMSA sports car drivers, is actually supporting Elio today. I think he's in a spotter mode. So.
That's too funny. Okay. I don't understand why my camera is too high. It's a big setup. About a minute out to get going. Are you guys ready?
Very ready.
Not too much coffee.
Coffee.
Do some push-ups. Did you talk about my super cool system here?
I talked about it. We'll talk about it some more, but yeah, just say thanks again for all that stuff. It was really good.
Okay, we have advanced to the next session. Warm-up's over.
I'm back just in time.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I'm having so many questions here, Simon, I can't keep up. Lots of people are interested in what's going on.
Big setup.
Rosenthal, do I have a Mixer account? I do actually have a Mixer account. We have a Mixer account.
Last race!
John, going from real car to virtual car, most of it's all dependent on how the tire model is. Yeah, alright, we got
Enjoy today.
1 to 2 stop race here, more than likely a 2-stop race. Could be a 3-stop race depending on yellows. So, let's see what we got. Tires are our friend. Tires are our friend.
Let's do this. Indy.
Remember also, just in front of you is Pagenaud, next Power, and Carpenter in front, so...
Who's next to me on the left?
Karen.
Karen, that's good.
Thanks,
Okay,
Bruce. Because I'm gonna keep trying to get your questions. Unfortunately, now we're racing, so I've got to focus a little bit on racing, and then I'll also answer questions when we can. I love answering you guys' questions. I think it's fantastic content for you guys to see all this stuff. So,
Alex, send back that mail that you got this morning. Send it back.
Apparently on NBC, Simon, they're reliving your win from last year, so getting everybody hyped up.
Woo! Love it. Love it.
By far our biggest stream day of the years today, Simon. Lots of people watching, so it should be fun.
Thanks for the photo, guys. Okay, I gotta focus. Focus.
All right, yep. Coming to green this time.
It's hot. Wave at the crowd.
Like we talked about, that front row, Simon, is obviously 2 non-oval guys and high ping guys.
Yep. There's not much I can do about it, dude.
Yeah, I know. Don't forget who's your teammates there, not very far away. He's been pretty aggressive there in the old silver car.
It's black for me, so.
Okay, copy. At least you know what he looks like.
I do know in real life what he looks like, yeah.
Copy. Alright, here we go.
Getting ready, going green.
Pace truck's in, all you, bud.
Big car is in.
Alright, here we go, guys. Start of the race.
Green, green, green. Car inside.
That's Stephen Wilson inside us there. I'm just going to try to get this thing up on the high side here.
High. Clear inside.
Oof, that was close.
All clear behind there, all clear. Enerson behind, Wilson ahead. Looks like Scott Speed second to lead. Whoa, we got one squirrely there.
Big checkup.
Yeah,
Car outside.
one car got squirrely there.
Clear.
It was Davison.
Inside.
Inside. Hold your line.
Simon trying to work that high line there.
Still left.
Big arc into the entry there. That was good. A little bit of understeer there. Gonna lose a little momentum, but the draft's in front of him. See if it'll help him. This is getting exciting already. Norman does need a feed. That's very true.
Clear inside.
It's Joseph with a run on your inside. Joseph.
Still left. Still left. Clear.
Who said that? Okay, welcome to IndyCar, man.
Well, so far so good, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, share the Facebook. If you're on Facebook, share the stream. We'll pick a winner of a shirt from Simon. Got a little bit of a run there.
Still left.
Woo! Woo!
Still left.
This is getting interesting.
Clear outside.
I don't trust Ericsson.
Everybody's playing nice right there. Simon could have popped. Joseph could have popped there. Neither of them did. That was everybody's just trying to manage right now. It's not a bad thing. Those leaders are still looking really racy up there. I'm keeping my eye on them because we don't want them to have below. Yeah, go high. Good job.
Oh, I never saw him.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road closed.
Yeah, just watch check up here. Good job. Hey, good job getting through there, Simon. Good first stint there. But for it looked like Ericsson and you and Newgarden were kind of playing nice there the last lap and a half there. I think both of you guys might have been able to pop, but you didn't, right? So that was probably a good safety move there.
Yeah, but the problem is it's track position. I'm just went rear with it.
Yeah, I think it's just because we got stuck up on the top side there, and
Yeah.
we just couldn't go down. But that's fine.
What happened?
Pagenaud hit the inside wall, and then I think he collected some people behind him.
Copy.
that's actually okay. Pagenaud is a high ping car also, so that's a okay thing, I think.
Perhaps. 40K's out.
I saw that. Bummer.
What happened?
I
To him?
didn't see. Did you see, Richard? I didn't see what happened to
No,
TK.
no, I didn't see 40K.
Got to see how this race plays out.
Right now we're gonna stay out here, Simon.
Copy.
Richard, just keep an eye out of how many guys behind us pit here. I suspect probably half back will pit, but I don't know that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, check that.
Pit road is now open.
Pit road is open.
That said, Simon, if like 3 or 4 cars ahead of you pit, we probably will, but let's just see. I don't think anybody's gonna come here. No, just
One car going.
stay out here,
Staying
stay out.
Ericsson took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there is like 3 cars behind pitted. There is Howard in the pits, there is Rossi, and there is Bourdais.
Yeah, but I think for them it's okay.
Yeah.
That was
And
interesting
the rest
pit
of
by
the guys-
Ericsson.
Yeah.
He was running 10th there. That's an interesting spot to give up that much track position for tires, but we'll see, I guess.
The problem is you're in no man's land because draft is big and you just chew the front tires. So, not a bad idea to put yourself off sequence.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like Davison's actually shutting off the engine.
Turbo.
Yeah, Ericsson, who is actually
See if you're the winner,
12
bud.
cars behind you.
Lot.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, little ways into the race. We're running P10 right now. Working lap 8. 64 to go here. But just give you a rundown. Scott Speed is leading. Graham Rahal, Will Power, McLaughlin, Norris, Sage, Ed, Stefan, and that's Davison directly in front. Behind you is
Copy.
Joseph, Felix, Ericsson. So one guy that looks Swedish, and then 2 Swedish guys.
Green next time by.
One to green.
Rob, I actually don't. Richard, you remember Race Richard helps us out. He's he runs the esports team called Race Clutch. Type it up, RACE, and then Clutch, CLUTCH. It's an esports team based out of France. They have a ton of experience with all this stuff, and Simon and I aren't exactly perfectly set up for running these races and things, but we try to do what we can, and then if anytime we can get help for how to quickly navigate iRacing menus and things, he'll help us out. Oh, I love Swedes, everybody. They're my favorite. Actually, a couple of my really good friends are Swedish, so yeah. Actually, spent a good trip over in Sweden. Fantastic country. Big fan. All right, green this time. Bye, bud.
Copy.
Here we go again, guys. See if we can get a single file restart here. See how we do here. Not sure what Davison's doing here. Just keep an eye on him. All right, trucks coming in. Leader's got the field.
Big car is in.
Faut check up le point.
Green, 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 green. You're in the top 10.
Oh, thanks, Teresa. I love my shirt too. Big fan.
Car inside. Still there, still there.
Big outside move here by Pagenaud. Let's see if we can hold this off on used tires here. Oh man, big outside move by Pagenaud.
Hold your line.
Oh, couldn't finish the move though. That stinks.
Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
Nice job there, bud. Nice job. And this is tense. Tense moments here in the old Speedway. Yeah, Rudy, Joseph's playing nice. Simon's playing pretty nice too. I think both these guys realize that they need to not throw the big move in here because it's super easy to crash here. And they're driving more like they would in real life, you know. Like, I mean, Indy's a big, high risk place. You can't just stuff the car in there at 230 miles an hour and expect it to be okay. So they're driving actually pretty realistic, which is good. Hopefully everybody else does also. Might be able to get a spot here.
Car outside.
Yeah, there's one more. That's Ed.
Clear outside.
This is exciting stuff right here. Plus you get to watch the master at work here, Simon. He's really grown into one amazing Indianapolis Motor Speedway driver. So see how he does. He's running a very similar line to how he does in real life. You're doing great here, bud. That's Ed behind, Davison ahead, and Scotty McLaughlin. McLaughlin's on the inside there.
Next car is the leader. Car outside.
Wow, it's getting hairy there.
Still there, still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Be careful.
Oh jeez.
That line.
Too wide.
Outside. 2 wide. Clear.
That was good on Joseph. He backed out of that. Good job. That's still McLaughlin ahead. High ping.
That was awesome job, Joseph.
Yeah, McLaughlin ahead. High ping. Ray Hall behind. High ping.
Woo! That was tight.
That was super tight. Everybody's playing nice right now. It's good.
Did Speed hit the wall?
I don't think so. I think he just got like, really high there.
Man, in real life, that's a really good run.
Hey Richard, take a look.
would have
Ram
had to.
behind might have damage. Might have damage behind.
Don't see anything on the car at the moment.
See, Simon is running his exact line he runs in the race, and that's how he's able to root people off the corner. He's doing the same thing as he does in real life here. Unfortunately, this setup's got a little bit too much understeer to make it right. His IndyCars doesn't have this much understeer in real life, so. But we got to run what we've got here. Advance forward. Great job, bud. You're P8 right now. McLaughlin, Carpenter ahead.
Outside. Hold your line. Clear.
And look at this, everybody's driving like they would in real life. Graham wasn't going to be close enough there, so he backed out of it. This is good. I think that the temperature raise, the higher temperatures we had for today,
To hit the wall.
it's been a good thing.
No damage on the car.
On his car, no damage.
Yeah.
All right, bud, you're at half tanks here, half tanks. Hey, Harry. No, Moyer's not spotting. I wish he would, it'd be fun. We'd have a lot of fun.
I'm hot.
Doing great, bud. Doing great. 20 laps in here.
It's speeding. Interesting strategy.
Roy, it's a program I use. The just search for iRacing browser apps. It's an app that I run. It's kind of a HTML app that I run for this. Jeremy, that would be fantastic if we could get Rick in this. It would be amusing. Laura, that's funny. Yeah, patience is key. Patience is key.
That's an interesting. Why are they doing that? They expecting a yellow?
Don't know. But,
Yeah, I'm talking about it with Richard right now because there's two things going right now, right? There's with that yellow, there's the possibility of the one stopper versus these guys pitting and making sure it's a two stop race. So we're coming up with something right now.
Coming up on what?
We're coming up with something right now on which decision we want to go there.
Okay.
That's still McLaughlin ahead, Ray Hall behind. Alright, bud, doing great here. Nice rhythm here. Coming up with 45 laps to go.
Copy.
I am ready for a new cap, actually. The 2019 one, championship one, is great, but I am ready for a new one. Another one, 2020. Be great. Ron, Simon is not full throttle. Now with the higher temperatures and everything, there's a lot more tire degradation today. So the tires are real fast, and then as they wear, it's getting worse and worse. And what's happening is the front tires don't have enough grip as the tires degrade. So he's got too much understeer to go flat the whole time through a stint here. All right, so we're going to be coming up on a scheduled pit stop here.
There's something going on with Speed and Carpenter. They're helping each other.
Okay, copy. About 8 to 11 laps, we're going to pit. We're going to hold that car a little tight to our chest right now. Here's the deal. There's two things happening. We want to win this race, and we also want to win this iRacing Challenge Championship. Who are we racing? Scott McLaughlin, Will Power. We got to keep an eye on what they're doing in relationship to what we do. We don't want to get too far away from their strategies, but we also don't want to put ourselves at risk. So,
Davison pitted.
yep, copy. Stay out here. Just stay out. P5.
They're in pit.
Rush the wall.
It didn't even register here, so I think it was really small.
Yeah. How does McLaughlin get oversteer? That's
I think he hit a little bit the curb in the inside on the turn one.
All right, so yeah, like I said, coming up to a crucial point here pretty soon of
So
all
much
these
on this here.
race leaders. Copy. You're doing good here. All right, crucial time here. Like I said. Yeah, I can go in-car view here since we're.
Pitting now.
Ooh.
Nice work. That's the third.
Yeah, I think, Bruno, what's going to happen to most of us, we're going to come out in pretty heavy traffic just because the cars behind us have gone faster. So we're going to come out in traffic. But we're playing the game of one-stop race right now. We're staying on strategy here with the guys we're racing. At least with Scotty. Will's already pitted a little early. I think Will's hoping for more yellow.
Continue to take care of the fuel for the next 2 laps.
What?
Take care a bit of the fuel for the next 2 laps.
How much more?
Not too much, like 0.1 gallon.
Very hard to do.
Leaders pitting now. You're in second.
I'm expecting Scott to come in this lap.
What do I do? One lap took fuel, it says.
Normally you should be good for another one. Just a little bit of costing.
You sure?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be good.
The leader.
All right, you're the leader. Gonna pit this lap. Pit.
Make sure to lift, please, because you don't have any slipstream.
Fuel pressure low.
Yep. Follow the slipstream. Don't overtake him.
Car outside. Clear.
Make sure to lift, Simon.
Huh?
Inside.
What?
Just make sure you're lifting. We're pitting this lap. Pit.
Oh, I'm out of fuel.
Oh, no worries.
All right, good
Out
job.
of fuel.
No worries, you make it. 1-2. It will help you.
I can't, it's going to neutral because I'm out of fuel.
No worries. You are still on the lap. Hit your marks and you are good.
Nice job, bud.
Good job. Okay, so Simon, you have 34 laps to go. 34.
All right, watch your cones here.
Same thing.
There's a long stop.
same thing as we did in practice. You stay behind someone, you take care of the fuel and tires, and you should be able to go to the end.
Right, clear?
You're clear. All clear up. All clear up. Get with that pack right there. That's Graham, Newgarden, Rosenquist. Stay with that pack. Save fuel.
Joseph beat us to it.
But you're the only car that made it to that lap. You're the best on fuel of the field.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's track position.
It does if there's
There is no yellow.
if there's no more yellows, you won the race again, just like Motegi.
Ah, okay. Well, see, you know how to talk to me now. So you need me to save more fuel or not? Just stay.
Just do what you just did there.
Yeah.
Did I pass them or not?
No. You just have basically to do exactly what we did on practice 2 days ago. So stay behind.
What do you need on fuel miles per gallon? What do you need?
I just need to do 34 laps. 34.
I need to know in numbers, miles per gallon.
I'm gonna check that now. I need 0.55. And 0.54.
I agree, Tim. We have done 34 laps in practice, so you just gotta stick with it here.
I need to know in miles per gallon. Miles per gallon, please. The actual number.
I can't see it unfortunately because it only shows
4.595.
5.9. Okay,
No,
it's
it's doable.
doable.
4.595.
Yeah. Can do that.
yeah. You've already done this run before in practice, Simon. You can do this one.
Yeah.
All right, this is the game, guys. We committed to a strategy a lot like Motegi. We were the only car to make it that deep on the pit window of the cars that didn't peel
Are you
off.
sure on the
early.
high rev stuff that Mikan was talking about?
Yeah, normally.
We made it the longest of the leaders. What we're praying for right now is no yellow. If there's no yellow, we can make it to the end of the race.
Hesitate in the straight lines to use only 80% of the throttle.
Yep.
We're in a good pack.
So, now we ride this one out, everybody. Let's see what happens. We're in a good position. We don't want any yellow. We want this race spread out like it is. It got hot, right? What's that do? When it gets hot, it spreads the field out. It's hard to stay close. It's hard to make passes. So, what we're hoping for is there's not a lot of yellow. We can run to the end, and we can make it on fuel. That's the game we're on right now. There's a yellow. Just have to take it for what it's worth. Sort it out from there. Yes, Power's on a 2-stopper from that point. He pitted on 33, I believe, Thrift Shopper. Give you guys this overhead for a little bit. McLaughlin is 7th right now. 7th. He's the only guy we got to worry about to see how much fuel he's
4.9. Do you hear that? So they're all trying to make it to the end right now. That's why they're slowing down.
Yeah. No worries about that.
4.9. They can't make that. No way.
Was that Power?
They're slow right now. Really slow.
Power just made a pit stop there. I think he made his last stop to get to the end, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
What do I do? They're trying to do 4-9.
No, stay behind, stay behind. No worries.
You're in
We'll
the-
get them
Yeah,
later.
But what about the guys that can make it flat out right now?
No one can outside of you in that
In terms
time.
of speeds, if they have the speed? Because we're a second slower right now.
No worries,
There's not enough
everyone
laps.
wait.
There's not enough laps. Like 26
Okay.
laps to go or whatever, right? And the pit stop takes a lot longer than that.
So is it important for me to just stay behind like Motegi?
Yeah, it's important because if you get into clean air, you might not be able to do 34 laps. So at the moment, just sit behind. We'll save even more at the end when they will need even to continue to save fuel.
Yeah, he's exactly right, Simon. Like, they're in a much worse position than we are. We can just pass them once we know we can make it. They're going to be massive
Yeah.
saving the rest of the time.
Oh, he's bailing. Why is he bailing?
He was burning fuel.
Yeah.
He wants to. He was burning fuel. He wanted to get in the pack. He was leading the pack, and he didn't want to. So McLaughlin's probably the only guy we're racing. He pitted a lap before you.
Is that Graham again with his ping? Oh my
Yeah.
god. And Joseph on fuel? Didn't Graham pit at the same time as me?
Negative. You were the only
Negative.
car on pit lane.
Okay.
Then you
Oh,
got-
JD is trying to mirror us now.
Well, he needs to save he needs to save one more lap of fuel than you because he's one lap worse. So that's why he couldn't lead the pack. He had to drop to the back.
Copy.
The one we are racing for information is Pagenaud Bennett. Because he pitted earlier,
Good point. Yeah, below. Yeah.
so he,
What do you mean? Because he's done 2-stop. He's going flat out.
yeah.
So he's crashed. I help him out.
When Pagenaud will catch us, the main goal will be to follow him, I guess. But he is 1.5 behind, so no risk at the moment.
Hey, Stephen.
Oh,
Currently,
these races are stressful.
currently we're one stop in it. I think you're right, 40. He definitely is. Yeah, we're currently on the one stop. We're in the best position on the one stoppers. We went the deepest. We were the only car to go as deep as we did. We ran out of fuel coming down pit lane, but it was just enough dust for us to get in. It was absolutely perfect. Now, we're hoping for no yellow. That's the current situation that we're in right now. We want no yellow. If there's no yellow, we're looking really good. The race is Pagenaud and McLaughlin behind us. Pagenaud's on a two-stopper because of an early crash. McLaughlin behind us pitted the lap before us, so he's got to save a little bit more fuel than us. So he's in a little bit worse shape than we are.
I feel like Joseph is going quicker now. Reho's definitely going.
That's fine.
I think they must have they bailed.
Yeah, just try to stay with them.
Because we picked up.
I mean, right now you're doing awesome, Simon. At this pace and everything, we're gonna be okay at fuel. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Copy.
We're currently P6, 21 laps to go. All right, this is fun. A little stressful. A lot happening right now, but that's what IndyCar is. It's always like this. So McLaughlin behind us is trying to save as much fuel as he can. He's in a little bit worse spot than we are. Nathan, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's actually trying to look over his steering wheel to see the on-screen dash.
As
That's
much
what
debate for sure.
you are doing awesome. Just keep doing your deal.
Okay.
Yes, if there's a yellow, it's all games off, go win the race, elbows up. If there's no yellow, we're in the best spot we can be right now.
Back in fifth.
Very true. If there's a yellow, we're not in a great spot from a standpoint of tires, but this is the bed we laid. We thought with the hot track temp, the race was going to get more spread out. Let's see if we can one-stop this thing because the action won't be as crazy. So that's the strategy we took. We'll see what happens. We got under 20 laps to see how it plays out.
Just pitting now.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Tim.
Back in fourth.
That early crash on Pagenaud, that's going to help him.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh!
Pit road closed. Catch stop 10.
Oh. No.
They're crashing in front of you here. Just go, stay right, stay right.
Oh. It's crushing.
Yeah. Because a lot of guys made pit stops already.
Oh man.
No, I think it's still not a bad thing because most of the guys, to not lose the track position, will stay out, I think. So you of cars behind you to protect you. Everyone will be good to go on fuel.
Yeah. Ah. Crush. Crush, crush.
I think we have to pit here, Simon.
What?
I mean, there's 17. There'll be 15 laps to go when we go green. I mean, what do you think, Richard?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can't sit up here with old tires. We're gonna just go to the back.
Catch stop 10.
I think everyone will stay out to keep the track position. I mean, at least the top 10, you know.
Yeah.
No one has to pit now. Everyone is good on fuel due to that. So I'm not expecting anyone to jump in. Because Norris is actually P18. And it is the first one in the 2-stop.
This is not a good decision to make here. This is a tough one. I mean, we're running P4, Simon, and we can always just do the thing where let's just not pit here and stay out and see how we manage.
Pit road is open.
We'll follow the leader, the pit.
No, they're on a different strategy.
New Gallen's looking at it.
They won't pit, I think.
He's pitting. He's pitting for sure.
Let's
What do you
stay
want?
out. Let's stay out here.
Clarklin pitted. How many laps to go? It would be 10.
No, it'll be like probably 14 or 15 once we go. Dang, that was not the one we wanted right there.
Stop 10. Stop.
Not the one we wanted right there.
Still okay, still okay. Compared to the others, you are much better on fuel, so as soon as the restart, you try to take the lead, and you keep that until the end, Simon. You will be good to go. No need to any draft or stuff like that from now for us.
Alright, yep. Alright, bud. You're just gonna have to do the absolute best you can here. There'll probably be 14 to go once it goes green. You're gonna restart in P3.
Green it is.
Okay, it'll be 14 to go. You got Graham,
So
Rosen.
Kemi, who's got new tires behind newer tires?
Okay, one sec.
Catch stop 10.
Currently, there's 3 cars directly behind you. They're all 3 of them are lap down.
Okay. Okay, well, that doesn't change anything.
Basically,
They have newer tires.
I'm not sure about that. Maybe, but I'm not sure.
Okay, that was a curveball. Graham's leading.
Yeah, I mean, just got to watch his ping, right? Like, that's the only thing with Graham. So,
So Graham, Felix are good to go, right?
Yeah.
It's you.
Basically, the strategy is for you now. At the restart, you try to overtake those two cars, and you take the lead, and you stay on that position until the end. There's like 6 cars between you and Norris and Power. So if you put 2
And
on
they
the
have
car,
fresher tires.
yeah, they have fresher tires and good.
but they're not new.
How much fresher?
They're not new. I think
How much fresher?
like they might be about 10 laps old.
30, so 20,
Yeah,
but 20 lap tires.
yeah,
That's what I think they have, like 12 lap tires compared to us.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
You can do this, bud. Just pass these guys, go win the race.
Yep.
All right, now it turns into racing mode. The yellow wasn't what we wanted. Kind of killed our strategy, but hey, it's racing. It happens. Now it's turned into let's go racing. We're not in the best spot on tires, but we're gonna run what we have. We're gonna do absolutely everything we can. The good news is we've got track position. We've got clean air up here. We got lapped cars behind us to the fresher tires. So we'll give it up to Simon to basically drive his tail off. Go as hard as he can here.
Power is asking for help from the lap. Except with 14 laps to go.
Getting ready, going green. Big car is in. Green, green, green. You're back in third. Keep going.
All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go at the end here. Still RC Enerson behind.
Car outside. Next car is the leader. Clear outside.
There's one. Let's go get Graham. Nice job, bud. That's Graham ahead. Let's go get him.
Outside.
To the front.
Back in third. Jump. Clear.
Nice job. You are the leader. All right, let's go. Graham
Does Graham
saved.
need to save fuel?
Maybe.
That's a strong
Should I
possibility,
not help
Simon.
him or?
Oh, no worries. Stay up front, you will save more tires than him, so Norris, and you are.
Ah,
Single file.
oh the yellow.
Catch fast 900. 11.
That must have been Elio because he's the next car ahead. That's
Slowing down, pace cars in turn 1, slowing down.
Nice job, bud. Nice job. Going to the front. I think we're right here. Both Felix and Graham, they pitted before we did. So they're going to need to save some fuel to get to the end. Obviously, this yellow now is going to help them, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the third yellow, so it will be the last one, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, Graham pitted 1 lap before us, Simon. 1 lap before us. So I'm sure he's going to be good now with this yellow. Going to become a race pretty quick here. Only issue we might have here now is it's 12 to go. Let's see what they do with the lapped cars. That's the only question we'll have with them.
It's 10 laps to go that they clear the lap count.
Yeah.
It's
Road is open.
pit roads open. Well, at least we would have shown well.
Yep, we're
Now
looking
what
great.
happens from now on?
I love this Menards car running up front. So
That's where it belongs. I was less stressed the day of the Indy 500 for some reason.
10-4 on that. How far back are fresh tires? I think back in that
Round 1 or 2 to green, Simon?
P5 or
Two to green.
P6 areas where the fresher clean tires are. They're not brand new though. Orlando has fresher tires than us, but they're not brand new. There are 5 cars between him and us. Us though. The good news is if we can keep this clean air, that's really good for the understeer level.
Graham is definitely saving. He's not close, anywhere close.
While we're under yellow here, I'm going to announce our winner for the Facebook T-shirt. If you're in here, I'll let you know who it is. But the winner for Facebook T-shirt is Justin Ford from Tennessee. If you're in chat, come say hi. Otherwise, we'll be in touch with you. Figure out T-shirt stuff to send you. But Justin Ford from Tennessee, winner of the Facebook stream share Simon Pagenaud T-shirt.
Harry's getting mad about the lappers.
You don't say.
Catch the pace car. Catch the pace car. 1 lap to green.
To green.
10 laps to go.
Alright, but when it goes green, you'll have 9 laps. Put the best 9 laps in your life together.
Already done that.
We'll do it again. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Make sure to think about your restart, your strategy, to surprise the other. If you manage to have a 0.4 or 0.5 gap by doing a good restart, they won't be able to catch you on the next back straight.
Yeah. Tell me the pace car, I can't pass it until when?
Catch the pace car.
Until when it comes into the pit lane.
The wall is my limit?
Yeah, pretty
Or
much.
the cone?
No, between the wall and the cone actually.
Hey, Justin.
Graham is sitting
Congrats.
pretty here.
Congrats. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming to the stream. Alright, guys. 9 to go. Virtual Indy 500 here. iRacing challenge here. First responder 175. 9 to go. We're in the lead. It's
Space.
going to be a great restart. There's going to be all sorts of fun here. Graham, Felix, Lando, Max, Oliver Askew, Scotty McLaughlin. There we go. Let's have some fun, guys. Thanks, Justin. No, thank you.
Going green. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're back in first. Good job.
Hey, Sam. You start tearing tires down, bud. Well, just wait and see how this race goes first.
Inside.
Big run by Graham here. Time to go racing.
Still there. Clear.
This looks familiar. Rossi Pagenaud at all? Lando.
Behind with new tires. New tires for Norris.
Car inside. Still there. You're up top. 3 wide.
White, 3 white.
Hold that line. Inside. 2 wide. Next car is the leader. Still there. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold that
3
line.
white, 3 red.
Oh, Norris, really? Oh man.
I think we're broke.
Wow, Lando, wow. Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why F1 drivers
Unbelievable.
take some time on ovals.
I'm going
well.
back to the pit to try to finish this race.
Yep.
Copy. Leader's 12 seconds behind, but yeah, just take this.
Wow.
Back is coming 6 seconds behind you. 5 seconds.
Yeah,
4 seconds.
try to get down.
3 seconds.
You're good. You're good.
You're good.
Oh, Power, there's a championship now, huh? Okay, what do I do for request a new car?
No.
What's so bad?
It's the fast repair, so just new boots on and you can go.
We take Lando out. Let's do it.
That's right, Trev. Coming for rear. Trevor just said we're coming for rear wing, spare engine, 4 corners.
Where's Lando?
No.
He's 6 seconds behind, but there's a huge pack behind him.
He is?
Yeah,
Alright.
4.5 behind.
Just make sure to not do decisions you might regret or something.
I don't regret anything. What are you talking about? I'm racing.
Yep, 3 seconds behind. 3 seconds.
It's the free McLaren arrow behind you. 2 seconds behind 2.5.
Yeah, that was not a very good move by Lando. He knew he had fresher tires there. He should never stick the car inside of 2 that low on 2 cars. In real life, that definitely would not fly. Works in virtual world, all part of racing, unfortunately. So, but that's okay.
Oh, I was spinning. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do.
2 laps to go.
We're stuck in the fence.
I am. I didn't mean to crash him. I was just spinning. I wanted to slow him down a bit, but I wasn't going to crash him. I just went to pit. This is going to be bad. They're not going to like that.
All right, you got Askew and Pagenaud are leading right now.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
It's finished.
The good
Oh,
news
man.
is it was just him.
Was it just him?
Yeah.
Good. Well, that'll probably, yeah. That's not going to be seen properly. That's not going to be seen like I tried to do. I'm too much damage anyways.
Copy. The engine covers
won?
off. I think it's still racing here.
We are?
McLaughlin, I think, is in the lead. Oh no, they're crashing.
Oh, no, it's not racing.
They're crashing
We're
here at
not
the end. Looks like McLaughlin is in the lead, or won. No, he won.
Power
McLaughlin won.
It did?
Yeah, I think McLaughlin
Nice.
takes it all.
Connor is second. Wow.
Connor Ferrucci, Askew.
Looks like Will has been crashed, I don't know.
Yeah, Will's down in P14.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of crashes. What is going on? Oh man. Well, it was a good race. Just,
It was. Championship goes to Scotty McLaughlin. What happened on the last
Scotty.
lap?
What lap? When I slow down? What lap?
No, the last lap, because Scotty was not leading.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, hang on, let me check. I don't have the last lap because we crashed.
What? No, really, seriously. I just have the replay. Looks like Ferrucci had an argument with Askew.
Santino is going at it with Oliver. He's like, dude, it's a video game. I didn't mean to crash Lando. I know it looks very obvious I did. I crashed him. I didn't mean to do that. I slowed down. I did want it to kill his run so he would finish second and let who was leading Askew was second. So I did have a bit of maliciousness trying to slow him down, and then it turned out really bad because. But I did press the button saying I was pitting in, so I was going left, but too late. Yeah.
Copy.
So that's the explanation. I'm not trying to get out of it. I'm just saying this is what happened. I'm gonna get a lot of press out of this. Oh man.
Copy. Well, it's a good run. I think the yellow kind of hurt us there, obviously. The succession of yellows there. But that's okay. We had a good run out there.
Yeah. It was a good race. It was good fun. I enjoyed it. I really do. I enjoy this deal a lot. I know I don't do tequilas. I do milk any day, but no tequila, Haley. Nope. No tequila. We don't do tequila here. No. Champagne, milk, yes. No tequila. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, what do you think? So decent race. I think.
So hang on. So McLaughlin, Daly, Ferrucci, Askew, award. Seb P5, P6. That's good. Wasn't quiz, Dixon. Graham, why didn't... Oh, Graham crashed with me, right? Yeah. Power, what happened to Power? I thought he was running well.
There's a big crash at the end.
Yeah.
At the end?
Yeah.
What happened to Joseph?
I don't know for Joseph.
Oh, well. Yeah, that was fun. Man, it's finished. It's sad. You know? Like, what am I going to do now? You know, we train every day so much.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, it's a good race. Got off to a good start there. Cruising along, saving fuel. Obviously, we went the longest there on the fuel since. That was good. The yellows hurt us there. Obviously, Norris's F1 talent didn't come in handy with his judgment because he wasn't very smart with the move he tried to make. but that's fine.
Yeah.
He's a 19 or 20-year-old
However,
kid that doesn't know anything. That's okay. And then
no, he knows a lot. He knows a lot. He's an excellent driver. He's a wizard on the sim, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it's just the etiquette of oval racing there was, you can't go through right into turn two. It's just not going to work, and
no.
you can't back out of it. So it's the last one in that's supposed to bail, and it didn't bail. But yeah, like Santino said, it's a simulation world, so it's not that big of a deal. But
No,
yeah, I'm just disappointed about what happened at the end of the story. I didn't mean to do that, but I did it. I didn't mean it like that. Certainly it didn't work out. So sorry about that. But just sad it's finished, man. I loved this little stint of iRacing. That was so much fun. I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm probably gonna invite people to join me on a few races. If you guys want to join, get your iRacing set up and come and race with us. That would be awesome.
That'd be great.
That's what I think I'm going to do, because we've got a few more weeks before we get back going racing, and even when we're racing, I think I still want to do it. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, that's been great.
We're getting to grip with it too.
And we had a winner from our T-shirt contest of Justin Ford from Tennessee. I announced it earlier on, but Justin, again, congrats, and thanks for sharing again. That was good.
What's his name, Justin?
Justin Ford from Tennessee.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That cool shirt, you'll see. Nice to wear. Hope to see you at the racetrack wearing it.
Exactly. No, it's been fun.
That strategy was really good. So when did you figure out we could do one more lap?
Well, we were both talking here that like we needed to run. We thought we wanted to try to go run as long as we could once these guys started pitting, because it was going to be clear to get in on pit lane, right? There'd probably be less chance of a crash because you wouldn't have anybody in front of you.
Yeah.
And then it was just a matter of just basically watching the fuel number and seeing how close we could get. So, yeah, it was good. I mean, it was
a good strategy, very good strategy.
Yeah,
I was surprised to do one more lap because everybody was lifting quite a bit because of tire wear, so it's quite surprising.
But you could see how close it was, right? I mean, you could see how close it was. I mean, we ran out of fuel coming down pit lane, right? So I think it would, other people would have been nervous trying to do that strategy. So definitely put us in the catbird seat again. But obviously, racing's racing, right? Just kind of took us. Unfortunately, we had the yellow and had to change strategies up, but that's all right. We played our cards and just didn't quite get it on that one this time, but that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Man, I loved it. It's such. Actually, it was really similar to Indy racing. The package was very similar. Similar to 2018, really.
Yeah.
But again, I think if you could adjust the bars and the weight jacker, I think it would have been very similar to last year's race. That was fun. Where is Rossi? I don't see him.
Actually, I never saw Rossi today.
Finished 12th.
Okay.
He never really figured this out, did he?
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I mean, he's obviously extremely talented, so I don't know why he never. I think it's just tough, right? You're trying to get that virtual sense of grip and coming to, pardon the pun, grips with it. It's
exactly.
It's not easy, right? So
exactly.
Yeah, trying to get all that together is not the fun thing to do, but it was good. I mean, in general, iRacing Challenge was good, right? We had 2 race wins. That was positive. You and McLaughlin both had 2 race wins, so that was good for Team Penske there.
Obviously, it's been really good for Team Penske, actually, the whole iRacing thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good.
Yeah, we obviously won 2/3 of the races, which is good. So hopefully that'll transition over to real life. Yeah, that was good. That was super good. So hopefully we get to do some more iRacing, right? Obviously, sounds like we got about a month until we for real racing. So I'm sure you're going to be using that investment of your sim. So we'll see what kind of ideas we can come up with on it.
I think definitely going to work on the track coming up, Texas. Texas, great track on iRacing too. So probably going to put some racing up if you guys want to join. Try to invite some IndyCar drivers to join. That'll be fun. Then Road America. So those two are on tracks on iRacing. So I'm going to be training on that, getting ready for the season.
Yeah,
Be fun.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, I think we'll try to do something here over the next month to just try to at least get some fan engagement stuff. We'll come up with some ideas and try to do some streaming and see what we can come up with. What do you want to say in French here, Simon? You and Richard about today's race and such.
Commencer, Simon?
Attends, j'ai Norris qui parle là. Je sais pas pourquoi il me parle. Are you talking to me, Lando?
No.
Oh, hang on, Ben. I'm talking. Lando's talking to me.
Oh, okay, copy.
Hey, you're on my stream, Lando. Just so you know. No, it's fine, dude. No worries. Okay. Here is exactly what I was trying to do. I'll tell you straight up, very honest. I thought I saw that Askew was behind you. I thought I'm just gonna kid his run, pitting, and let Askew win the race, which was a big plan that didn't work at all, and I had no intention to take you out whatsoever. So I apologize for that because that was not the response I wanted to give you out of what happened on turn 2. It's been awesome to have you here and awesome to have you around. So apologize for that. That was really not my intention. Yes, I had an intention to slow you down, which I'm sure everybody wants to slow you down because you're too fast, man. That's what's going on. But that's it. Yeah, it was poorly planned, and sorry, I think my pitting in warning was also late, so I apologize for that. No worries, man. Good job. You've been awesome on this challenge, man. You're pretty awesome at this deal, so it's been a pleasure. Cheers. No worries, bud. Bye. How does he do that? To get on my wow. He's got some serious IT skills.
Onto the Super Team Speak.
Oh, how do you do that?
I'm sure you just pull up your name, right?
Oh. Well, anyways, you didn't too upset.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm being honest. I'm just telling him what happened. Sorry, man. It's like, yes, it was poorly planned, and it was bad planned too. Yes.
I'm just glad that he apologized also for making a bad move himself. So
exactly. It's like, hey, you know what? Sorry. Not fun.
Oh well. What are you gonna do? So yeah, you want to do a little French recap?
Yeah. Richard, je t'écoute. Vas-y.
Course d'observation au départ. On était dans le bon pack comme prévu. Économiser le fuel, tout ça. Yellow sont assez vite venus. Si je reprends le déroulé de la course, le premier Yellow est tombé tour numéro 5. Quelques-uns ont pité, on a décidé de stay out. Parce qu'à ce moment-là, la possibilité du one-stop était ouverte. Donc c'est ce qu'on a fait en restant derrière. Tu as réussi à saver le fuel parce qu'on avait fait en entraînement. Je me doutais que tu serais juste ce qu'il fallait. Donc tu as pu faire une 37e tour que personne d'autre n'a pu faire. Ce qui faisait que si on restait sous verre, tu serais le seul à pas piter, donc à finir en tête à la même manière que Michigan. Et puis
ça aurait été cool.
Ouais.
Ça s'est pas du tout déroulé comme ça.
Ça a tenu à 15 tours près. Ça a tenu à 15 tours près parce que l'autre Yellow est tombé au tour 54. Et encore, c'est pas trop grave parce qu'en vrai, on était bien positionné. Il y avait quand même 6 voitures entre Norris, Power qui étaient les premiers, on va dire, en 2 stops et pneus les plus frais. Donc 6 voitures, sachant qu'on avait eu le run et peut-être avec une dizaine de tours c'était largement jouable, sachant que les autres devaient encore save un peu de fuel ou qu'ils étaient un peu justes, parce que Raal t'as pas passé en fait à ce moment-là. Et puis après il y a eu le dernier Yellow, celui-là un peu plus chiant parce que du coup Norris avec du clean-up, un peu de monde derrière. Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé pour Power, parce que Power était juste derrière, mais il n'a pas suivi, donc je pense qu'il n'a pas dû faire les bons
Il
moves.
s'est accroché avec Rosenquist, apparemment. Ouais.
Ah, peut-être. Ok. Parce que je l'ai vu s'accrocher avec Speed dans le dernier tour, mais j'ai pas vu avant, parce que je l'ai juste vu derrière Norris, et après, au dernier Yellow, je l'ai pas vu. Et après, malheureusement, Norris est arrivé, free wide au T2. Après, un gros net code aussi par Graham Rahal, qui a une connexion un peu sensible aussi. Et malheureusement, c'était course finie.
C'était fini. Fini à ce moment-là, c'est clair, mais bon, on a fait une super course, c'était cool, et je me suis bien amusé. C'est dommage la fin, c'est sûr, mais bon, c'est comme ça. Sur une économie d'essence, celle-là, parce qu'avec avec la course de l'année dernière qui était l'opposé, ça aurait été sympa de faire l'opposé. Mais bon, super stratégie à nouveau, et puis je pense qu'on a bien géré les pneus. Mais c'était vraiment une course de position, donc il fallait être aux avant-postes pour avoir de l'air clean sur les ailerons. Mais non, c'était sympa. C'était vraiment. En fait, ce qui est dommage, c'est que là, en fait, c'est la fin d'une série, donc c'est fini en fait le championnat officiel IndyCar, et c'est dommage parce que je me suis régalé, et c'était une bonne façon d'engager avec vous les Français, avec tous mes fans américains et tout autour du monde. Donc, je pense que mon accrochage avec Norris va sûrement m'amener pas mal de suivi, ce qui peut être très très bien au niveau communication. Mais en gros, bah, je vais continuer de m'entraîner là-dessus. Je vais m'entraîner parce qu'il y a la piste de Texas sur ce circuit. On reprend la compétition donc, le 6 juin. Donc je vais pouvoir un petit peu les détails, et ça va être cool. Donc je vais pouvoir continuer à travailler sur iRacing, et puis je vais devenir un pro comme peut l'être certains. Voilà.
On va y travailler. Il y a pas mal de circuits du championnat IndyCar qui sont sur iRacing, et je pense qu'ils vont en amener de plus en plus. Donc, il y aura occasion de continuer un peu cet apprentissage, notamment je pense aux routiers, qui amène un peu plus de finesse, ou disons qu'il y a une philosophie un peu différente par rapport à l'Oval.
C'est clair.
Là-dessus. Donc, ce sera toujours un beau outil. Dommage, j'aurais bien. Je mens pas sur le fait que j'aurais bien aimé ramener la timbale, mais bon, c'est la
Moi aussi, hein. Moi aussi, mais tu peux pas, quand tu te fais sortir, il n'y a pas grand-chose d'autre à faire.
Ça sera pour une prochaine. On doit finir, je crois, troisième du coup. Je crois que c'est Scott qui doit finir premier. Et est-ce que vous avez suffisamment d'écart par rapport aux autres derrière? Parce que Rosenquist est sage, il a fini où d'ailleurs? J'ai pas vu sage, il a fini où? Il s'est fait sortir encore?
Sage?
Ouais,
Il s'est encore fait sortir.
Il s'est encore fait sortir parce qu'il finit 27, il finit à 12 laps, donc ouais, il s'est fait sortir, il doit être dans l'avant-dernier yellow, je crois. Sage.
Sage.
Il n'a pas eu une course, même en entraînement et tout, il s'est toujours au mauvais endroit, au mauvais moment où sortir. Il aura une saison compliquée pour Sage aussi.
Ouais. Bizarre, parce qu'il est super doué. Hein.
Ouais, mais sur routier et tout, il était très fort. Je me rappelle plus ce qui lui est arrivé à Kota. Parce qu'à Barber, il a eu le souci avec Rosenquist, le petit accrochage qu'ils ont eu. Mais après, je me rappelle plus ce qui s'est passé pour lui la semaine dernière. Ça me revient pas en tête, parce qu'il était devant aussi. Et voilà.
I just watched the last lap. Holy smokes, where do you guys see the replay of the last lap?
I can't see it, so I don't know how to see it.
You can see it. Just go on San Antonio, click on it, and just on San Antonio Frucci. Click on it.
But I'm not in the session anymore.
You're not in the session. Okay, so I think there is the.
Just go to Twitter. It's all over Twitter.
Yeah.
Is it? The last lap?
The last lap was crashing everywhere.
Yeah.
They were crashing coming to the line.
What?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I think Askew should have won, and Ferrucci and Askew got together like right before the start-finish line. It was quite the finish, I must say. So.
Let me check. Okay. I don't know where to look at it. I'll look at it later. Maybe you could play on one of those cameras, Ben, since you're a wizard IT guy.
I don't know if I'm a wizard, but
It's such a shame. My new Stratasys elements were working so well. Really was gonna pour myself milk everywhere.
yeah,
Shame. That could have been a good baptism.
yeah, that would have been okay. Yeah, I can maybe do something here, Pagenaud. Let's see. I'm gonna test my streaming abilities here. Let's see here.
Okay. Nice. Okay, here we go. So who's that? Pato and Askew?
That's Pato, Askew,
Ericsson?
and Ericsson.
Ericsson.
So these two, they go in there.
Oh, that's good racing there. Ooh, Pato went wide. Very cheesy. Ooh, no. What happened there?
That wasn't the good one though. The good one's here. You'd think that Askew might probably wins this race. Oh, of course, my internet's buffering at this point. Oh, here we go. You think Askew? Oh, nope.
Oh no! no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Who's second there? Behind? Oh,
It
that was the last
Daly.
lap?
This was the last lap. Yeah, it was Daly.
That was the straightaway?
Yeah, I was coming to the checkered.
Oh my God! Were they side drafting?
No, I think it's one of those deals.
Oh!
Like those two guys were. Askew
Pato
went one way and
didn't-
and Ferrucci tried to. I don't know what happened, but they got together here.
Side draft. Side draft.
Ferrucci tried to go wide.
Oh no! We still finished third. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was a like a J.R. Hildebrand across the line situation. So.
Oh my God! That's horrible.
Yeah.
Never mind that.
That was a one heck of a finish there. Oh well. Well, on that note, I think we can sign off the iRacing challenge for now. I'm sure we'll come up with something to do here for over the next 4 weeks to keep you guys entertained and keep some racing in your lives before we get back going. Obviously, NASCAR starts up here in the middle of May, and then we're hoping we start up at the beginning of June. And
Yes.
get you some racing here soon. But yeah, keep an eye on Simon's social platforms and things, and we'll see what we can come up with to create some content. Yeah,
Yep.
how do you want to close out here, Mr. Simon and Richard?
Well, I just want to say thanks to everyone. Thanks for the photo. It's been awesome, good fun. I think it's been a good way for you guys to see the behind-the-scene talks with Ben. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it because we talk every Tuesday. I mean, pretty much every day. But Tuesday, Monday, we're at the shop reviewing the races and preparing for the next one. And on Wednesday evening, we get to the tracks. Thursdays most of the time, and we prepare for the weekend coming up. So a lot of our job is communication. And as you can see, there's a really good relationship that started back in 2000. Well, we knew each other from 2006, but really started working together in end of 2009, beginning of 2010. And it's been awesome to have in my ears with Richard, of course, but with Ben, there's definitely a very tight relationship there. And I'm glad we could show it because, unfortunately, with racing being high stake, you can't really show these conversations in real life. So that was great to be able to, for people to realize what really goes behind the scene. It's not just steering left and having talent. There's a lot more that goes into it. Work and dedication, communication, I think is one of the key. And also our crew. You guys didn't get to see our crew, but the 22 crew has been phenomenal at, carrying us through the races and doing amazing pit stops every time, no mistakes. I don't think we've had any pit stop mistakes since 2000. Actually, since end of 2000, mid 2015, I think, when we started with Penske. So I can't recall a mistake, which is incredible. I've certainly made more mistakes than they have. But that's a testament to Team Penske and how we all work together. Same with Will and Joseph and actually Scott. Right now, we've been working well together, even though we've been on and the engineers, as you can see, have been designing stuff in the meantime. So it's a pretty amazing team. It's great to be part of it, and I'm so glad we're able to show a little more without saying too many secrets. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we will be able to carry some over to the real life.
And don't forget, go check out Race Clutch on just Google Race Clutch and Richard's eSport team if you guys want to check it out. If you want into the esports world, and they do a lot of racing online, a lot of cool stuff. Thanks, Richard, for all your guys' help and everybody at RC during this time. Hopefully, we get to do some more here. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks to you guys for accepting our help and taking also the championship as seriously as you did. So it was a pleasure and definitely a highlight on all what we can do on that virtual world. And yeah, for sure, continuing that help through the real IndyCar Championship as well. So preparing the races and stuff. Always on for that. So thanks again for you two, to Simon behind the wheel, and to you, Ben. Two cool human beings. So yeah, was an amazing experience as well for me and for the whole team.
Yeah, so you guys, you should really go check out Race Clutch and what they do. So it's a whole different world out there. There's esports, online racing, and that's what they do. So Richard is basically the boss of the team, and it's pretty amazing how much they can help basically for beginners like me. There's a lot of tricks to any sim racing, and they're professionals. So pretty cool to be part of that team right now, and they've been helping me tremendously. So thanks to Race Clutch, thanks to everybody at Race Clutch that helped me practice. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun making new friends.
Yeah, was cool. Thanks again, boys.
Yeah, thank
Alors,
you.
I'm going to do in French.
Oh, yeah,
Je
go
voulais
for it.
vous remercier tous en français pour le suivi, pour avoir suivi toutes les courses. Ce qui est génial, c'est que ça nous a permis avec Ben de pouvoir montrer des discussions qui d'habitude sont cachées ou secrètes. Et grâce à iRacing et à ce challenge, on a été capable de montrer un petit peu plus notre relation et ce qui se passe en fait dans la vie de tous les jours pour un pilote, et que c'est pas seulement de tourner le volant à droite ou à gauche et d'activer les pédales, c'est aussi d'avoir une grosse communication. Il y a également, donc avec Ben, on travaille ensemble depuis 2010, pour ceux qui ne le savent pas. Et en fait, on est ensemble quasiment tous les jours, on discute au moins tous les jours sur comment attaquer le week-end suivant, comment le week-end précédent s'est passé et comment on peut mieux faire. Donc là, l'avantage, c'est qu'on a été capable de le montrer via ces caméras et ces streams. Et c'était une excellente façon de pouvoir montrer un petit peu mieux ce qu'est le sport automobile en fait professionnel dans ses coulisses, puisque d'habitude ce sont des choses qui sont secrètes. J'espère que ça pourra se traduire dans la vie de tous les jours. Je ne sais pas si ce sera possible, mais en tout cas, ça a été génial de pouvoir le montrer. Ensuite, Richard Arnaud, qui est le boss de Race Clutch. Alors, tous ceux qui ne connaissent pas le sim racing, en fait, il y a un autre monde qui existe, qui est le monde du racing online et du virtuel. Et en fait, Richard est le boss du team Race Clutch. Alors allez voir ce qu'est Race Clutch, parce que sur Twitter, ils ont leur compte. Twitter, Instagram, c'est ça?
Ouais, sur tous les réseaux, sur Insta, Facebook, YouTube, enfin sur tous les réseaux et site internet, on trouvera tout ça à Race Clutch.
Et alors, ce qui est top, c'est que donc moi, ils m'ont entraîné pour que je puisse exploiter un maximum de la simulation, et on a pu voir les progrès au fur et à mesure. Donc c'est chouette, et c'est évidemment une des meilleures structures au monde en ce moment. Donc ils sont en France, et ça a été génial de faire partie de cette équipe. Je me suis fait pas mal d'amis déjà, donc on s'est régalé sur les séances d'entraînement, en tout cas sur les ovales, on a bien rigolé. Donc merci à tout le monde à Race Clutch, tous les autres qui en font pas forcément partie, mais qui sont venus nous rejoindre en séance.
Ouais, un gros
Et
big
voilà.
up. La communauté IndyCar française aussi.
GG, comme on dit dans le sim racing.
Tu commences à avoir les gimmicks. Ça y est, on l'a contaminé, ça y est. On l'a converti.
C'est ça.
C'est une chouette expérience pour nous aussi. Sûr que c'était un highlight et une super expérience pour nous aussi de passer là-dessus. Moi, actuellement, ça faisait un moment que sur le sim racing pour le monde du réel, je pensais pouvoir apporter un petit plus et tout ça. Et c'est des expériences qu'on a fait avec toi, avec Ben. Et je suis très content aussi que voilà, vous ayez pris la chose aussi sérieusement parce que tous les pilotes ne le font pas toujours, n'ont pas toujours fait. Là, ça a été le cas et ça a rendu l'expérience d'autant plus sympa aussi. Donc, c'était 6 semaines intenses, mais très cool. Euh, et voilà, on gardera de très très bons souvenirs en tout cas. Et puis, pour la suite de l'IndyCar pour Simon, sur tous les tracés qui sont disposés sur iRacing et tout ça, il y aura certainement quelques autres séances de transpiration sur ce
Ouais.
sujet-là pour continuer à appréhender la sim et puis même sur plein de petits éléments pour le réel, que ce soit des scénarios de course, de dépassement, ce genre de choses. Il y a beaucoup de choses qu'on peut apprendre sur ce domaine-là et qui, je pense, sont encore pas totalement exploitées. Mais c'est cool de l'avoir fait sur ce challenge et on s'est bien marré, c'était chouette comme expérience.
C'était chouette, ça c'est clair. Merci beaucoup à tous. Et merci de votre suivi. On a eu beaucoup de monde qui nous ont suivis de la France, de un petit peu partout en fait, mais surtout de la France et des États-Unis. Donc merci à tous et puis on va se retrouver en ligne bien.
Well, thanks everybody again.
Benny, you close it.
Thanks for Menards, DXC, Chevrolet, Snap-on,
Stratasys,
Stratasys for all these wonderful things.
amazing,
Yeah,
wonderful updates.
Stratasys,
Yes.
Team Penske, and thanks for everybody tuning in. It's been a fun 5-6 weeks here. Hopefully, like I said, we'll look for some more content here in the next month or so to try to get through our racing doldrums here. And thanks everybody. And just real quick, Jeff, no, I was not using race tools. Right out there. But yeah, thanks so much. You guys.
Is there any question there that you want to answer? It's your show, man.
Not. I mean, honestly, on YouTube, all the Lando fanboys are here, so they're all talking about how Lando's the greatest driver in the world. Better
Yeah,
than
he is.
so he's really good, but I think he needs to learn how to oval race. But outside of that, I think he's a very good driver. And so there's not much there. And the Facebook one Facebook question is everybody wants to know, does Haley like the beard?
She loves the beard. Yes, she does.
Okay.
She really liked it. I trimmed it this week, and it doesn't look too good on the camera here because it's not, it's got a lot of contrast, but it's not as dark as it looks. Yeah, no, she loves it. She wants me to keep it, but obviously, back to business pretty soon, so.
I understand that.
Young again.
Yeah, I understand that. But no, it's been a great experience. Like I said, we'll try to get some more content out to everybody. Excited to get back to the track. That's one thing for sure. I'm excited to get back to the track, the real track. But we'll try to do something over the next 4 weeks. And yeah, thanks so much for everybody tuning in. We had a really good following and kept growing through the week, so it was awesome. But thanks, you guys. We'll touch base over Simon's social platforms. Keep an eye out, and we'll go from there. Everybody, thank you so
Sounds
much.
good.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
See you guys soon.
Thank you.